You're watching the SCAC YouTube channel, and joining us today from Seguin, Texas is the SCAC Football Players of the Week. Your Offensive Player of the Week, Marquis Barrolle of the Texas Lutheran Bulldogs, and your Defensive Player of the Week, Drake Dowling of the Texas Lutheran Bulldogs. If those names sound familiar, they should, because they were the Players of the Week just a week ago. So, gentlemen, congratulations yet again, and thank you again for taking the time out to join us.
Thank you.
We'll start with this. Obviously, as many remember last season, Hardin-Simmons was your only loss a year ago. So I want to get thoughts from both of you. Going into this game, what was the focus? What was the mindset going back to Abilene this season?
We just had a common mindset of that last year would not be a repeat. We all had a bitter taste in our mouth, and, we felt like we had something to prove from last year. And the focus and intensity of practice was amazing. Everyone was keyed in, locked in, and we were just so focused and prepared to show it on Saturday.
Marquis?
Well, during the off season, we had a little thing saying "leave no doubt," meaning like don't lose again, because that kind of kicked us out of the playoffs last year. So we're just trying to do our thing this year, leave no doubt.
Marquis, you had a career day rushing, 46 carries, 218 yards, and 2 scores. What were you able to do? How were you able to get going throughout this game?
The line really kicked it off for me. It got to that blocks. The receivers were blocking downfield. Coach kept calling my name. We just kept running the plays.
Drake, I got to ask the defensive performance you hold. This was a defense that allowed over 70 points last year to Hardin-Simmons. You hold them to 14 this time. Tell me about this defensive effort.
That's what it was. It was just perfect effort throughout the week, and on Saturday, and having an offense that holds the ball for 35 minutes, that's key. And everyone was just kind of embarrassed the last years, watching on tape, watching how poor we performed, and as a unit, we just got together and showed that that would not be the same outcome this past week.
Drake, I've got to ask you about the running back to your right. He's all of 5'4" and 150 pounds, but he carried the workload for 46 carries. Can you explain from your perspective? I mean, were you almost a little surprised to see him just carry that many times but be so efficient regardless?
No, not at all. It's almost expected. A better player to compete against every day at practice. It gets us better as a defense, and just watching him is something else. Everyone gets up off the bench, and we just go out there and watch him and the rest of the offense do their thing, and it's a lot of fun. And so we're glad he's on our side, and we don't have to tackle him on Saturdays.
Marquis, I'm going to put it on you now. Drake came away with maybe one of the plays of the game in the fourth quarter, a pick six that put you guys up by 2 touchdowns. Just a huge play. Just tell me what was going on the sidelines when you saw Drake make that huge play.
Well, one of our players, Chance, was like calling a play-by-play. He was like, watch, they're going to throw it to the middle. Drake going to get a pick. We're all hoping it happens. And sure enough, Drake gets a pick, runs it back. Everyone's on the sideline getting hype and crying.
Now, we'll get you both out on this final question. Obviously, now you guys got to head to Pineville. Another tough test coming up with a good Louisiana College team. Marquis, let's start with you. What's this team going to have to do going forward? Now you have a team maybe looking to get you back after a win last season. What do you guys have to do going forward?
Just keep moving the ball on offense. No turnovers. Perfect effort. That'll get the win for us.
Drake?
Another big week of preparation. We can't take this team lightly. They're always well coached. They're always going to have great players. It's going to be a tough environment to play in. So it's just going to take everybody locked in and have the same mindset, that we just need to keep going and put another game under our belt. And so, I'm prepared, we're excited, and we're ready to go.
This is the SCAC Football Players of the Week, the Offensive Player of the Week, Marquis Barrolle of the Texas Lutheran Bulldogs, and the Defensive Player of the Week, Drake Dowling, also from TLU. We did it last week. We're going to do it again this week. We have our Take 5 coming again for both of you. And I'm gonna start easy for you. We want both of your opinions on this. Gatorade or Powerade? And then I also got to know what color.
I'm going to go with Gatorade. Favorite flavor is strawberry kiwi.
Yeah. Marquise?
I like to go with Gatorade. Whichever one's red, honestly. They all they're red.
Any other red ones? All right, I've got to admit, I watched the pick six. You know, we had it in our weekly report. Check out the YouTube channel for the SCAC football weekly video report. And I saw Drake with the pick, and he was moving down the sideline, showing a lot of speed, Marquis. I got to ask both of you, 40-yard dash right now. Who's going to take it?
That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
I mean, I think it's no contest. You know, I think, you know, Police Display, he's probably one of the faster players on the field at any given moment. You know, I was just nervous I was just going to get caught by an offensive lineman, to be honest. That's the only reason why. So don't get too excited. Don't suspect it's going to look like that very often, that's all.
All right. Just had to make sure in comparison to the running back who we know has a lot of speed. All right, we're going to ask both of you this. If you could play any Olympic sport, winter or summer, what sport would you play and why?
Any Olympic sport? Well, I think this just might be any sport in general, just because if I was a little bit taller, I'd probably play basketball. You know, I just always liked it growing up and enjoyed watching it, and I was just a huge fan of it. Marquis,
you sound like you were on the same page.
I was until I thought about that speed walking thing they be running. I want to try
that. Tell me, all right, I need you to fill in the blank here. We're not going to get you in any trouble here. My head coach is really good at blank, and you cannot say coaching football or something like that. Can't be football related. What is one thing your coach is really good at?
Saying one more time.
Saying one more time. Drake, you on the same page there?
I'm going to say he's really good at combing his hair.
He's got the good hair game, obviously. All right, we'll get you both out on this final one. We're gonna stay in the same realm. What is one talent, other than playing football really well, obviously, that no one knows about either of you? Or very little people know about either of you?
I'll go. Growing up, I used to play the saxophone for about 6-7 years, so I highly doubt anybody knows that at all. So that's probably a very secret hidden talent of mine.
Can you still play it now?
I think I can. I haven't touched it in a little while, but I still think I can hit a few notes.
You don't lose that ability, Marquis.
I can do flips. I took gymnastics when I was younger.
There you go. Some fun facts about our two players of the week, Marquis Barrolle and Drake Dowling of the Texas Lutheran Bulldogs. Well, at the rate we're going, we may see you again down the road, but we wish you good luck. We congratulate you again on this honor, and good luck to you again the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.